Hey, how's it going, guys? Happy Halloween and welcome to Cryptocast, your source for all things cryptid related, unknown, paranormal. I'm your host, Parker, and guys, like I said, happy Halloween. This will be my last ghost stories until next October. I always do these around Halloween time, so um, just kind of something fun that I like to do. So, as you guys can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about spectral and ghost dogs today. Uh, I I really couldn't think of any more local legends or anything about that. Well, or I could, but I just kind of wanted to do something a little bit different this time, save some of those for next year. So I kind of want to talk about the ghost dogs. These are some of my favorite cryptids and supernatural sightings. So I just really wanted to talk about them. So it's very very cool. So let's start off with this. This is it's I have five I wanted to show you guys. There's a few more. I mean, there's more than five, but I just picked five that I wanted to show you. So to start things off, we have the classic Hellhound right here. It's very very cool. Um, so in this creature has like originated from ancient Scandinavia as well as ancient Greece, where in ancient Greece it was known as Cerberus, which was a three-headed guard dog to Tartarus, or the underworld in Greek mythology, that prevented souls from getting in and prevented the living from getting in and the souls from getting out. It's and some people even believe too that that the hellhounds are the devil's dogs. There's like a story or a legend about the devil releasing a pack of dogs, and they still kind of roam the earth to this day, and those are the hellhounds. Now, people usually see hellhounds kind of in cemeteries and like dark, desolated places. They have like glowing red eyes. Some say that they kind of smell like sulfur, things like that. Some say that if you look like directly into the eyes of a hellhound, you'll die, or if you see a hellhound three times in a row, you will die. Um, they're pretty much there to catch lost souls, bring them back to the underworld, or get bad people and or people that I guess the devil wanted and bring them back to hell. So it's a very, very cool creature. I very, very much love the Hellhound. It's very, very cool. And the Hellhound pretty much inspired in Pokemon. We see it in Pokemon actually as Houndour and Houndoom, as well as Mega Evolution. Very, very cool. Those Pokemon are very well designed. Now we're going to be taking a little trip over to England. We're going to be talking about the Black Shuck. Now, the Black Shuck, it's a ghostly black dog, hence the name, that appears sort of like on lonely country roads in the middle of the night. Sometimes it's portrayed with like one glowing red eye, kind of looks like a cyclops, and sometimes it has two glowing red eyes, like in this picture right here. This is pretty much how I kind of see it as. Well, I mean, I haven't seen it, but that's just pretty much how I envision it as. Though, not discrediting the ones with one eye. This is just usually what I think of when I think of Black Shook, this picture right here. It's a very, very cool, ghostly black dog. And some say that if you see it, you will die. And some say that or if you see it, like somebody in your family will die, or you'll be given misfortune for a little bit. So kind of not unlike the banshee. Like if you hear the banshee's wail, someone in your family will die. Kind of like that, but this one seems a bit more sinister, in my opinion. Um, I not really. I don't know if it's really, really related to the Hellhound, but it's just another ghostly dog that I think is very, very cool that I wanted to talk about today. And I really do like this one. This one actually, when I first heard of it, when I was younger, scared the living shit out of me. Um, like I refused to look at its picture and everything when I was younger because bad omen, all the kind of like bad omens kind of stuff. That like where people end up dying. So like the Banshee, the Grim Reaper, Black Shuck, those things scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. Really don't have an issue looking at them now, but when I was younger, scared the living shit out of me. But very cool cryptid nonetheless. Now we're going on to our third one. Let's see. Here we are. This is we're going to South America right here. We're going to be talking about the El Cadejo. So the El Cadejo legend is, um, God created a ghostly dog with that is white with blue eyes to sort of protect souls. And the devil saw this and was like, "Huh, I can do better." And he created a black ghostly dog with red eyes. Now, the black Cadejo with the red eyes, it tries to take people's it hunts people down, tries to steal their souls, take them to hell, and that's pretty much people who have like committed like a bad sin in the eyes of the church or something, or just did something very immoral. And the white Cadejo with the blue eyes, that pretty much is trying to stop. It's pretty much trying to stop the black Cadejo from stealing the souls, and to protect the person so they can kind of repent and kind of get back on the right track. So it's very, very cool. It's kind of like that duality between good and evil. And sometimes I have heard that the colors are swapped. The black one's actually good and the white one's actually bad. I have heard that before. So, but the sources that I found for this video, it said that the white one's good and the black one's the evil one. So we got and pretty much like honestly, wherever I see these dogs, I kind of think of like the blue eyes white dragon and the red eyes black dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh. So we got like the blue eyes white Cadejo and the red eyes black Cadejo. Also Reshiram and Zekrom from Pokemon, respectively. I just really kind of like that. It's just kind of like the duality, and I think that's really cool. The duality between good and evil, kind of like the yin and yang as well, kind of coming together, fighting to kind of see which one comes out on top in the world. I think it's very, very cool. I love the Cadejos. So our next one, our second to last one, we actually have a very cool one. It actually has a very, very sad origin story, which makes me really upset. So this right here is known as the Churchgrim. So pretty much in Europe, um, they believed that the first thing buried in a cemetery, their soul would not be able to pass on. Instead, they would have to guard the cemetery from the devil and his demons trying to steal the souls of the dead or disrupt the bodies. And they're like, we cannot have a human do this. So instead, when the church was built, they buried a black dog alive underneath the church, kind of underneath the cornerstone area. So then that way its soul would be the guardian of the cemetery and not a human's. And like I said, it's said to chase away evil, it's said to guard the cemetery from people who want to vandalize it or do harm to it, and pretty much protect the bodies. So it's a very, very good boy. He's a very good boy. But it's sad that they had to do him like that, though. But it's one of the sadder black dogs, but it's a very, 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 very cool one. And I know J.K. Rowling did a thing about it, like in Fantastic Beasts or Harry Potter or some shit, but she got that shit all wrong. Fuck J.K. Rowling. um, love the content, hate the creator. But yep, that is the Churchgrim. Very sad little pupper, but very good boy. And now we're on the last one. This one's kind of a little bit different than most. This is actually called, oh shit, that is huge. This is called the Bargeist, and he's actually kind of found in Europe as well. Some people believe that he actually is kind of like tied to the Black Shuck as well, because some say that he is described with glowing red eyes or one big glowing red eye like the Black Shuck is. He's actually known as sort of like a goblin-looking dog. Some people believe that he's actually a fairy. But the Black Shuck, the Bargeist, some say that if people who stare directly at the Bargeist just die and get like a clear view of him, they just die. And if you get a glimpse of him, you will only live for a few months. So he is also an omen of misfortune. So all these black dogs, even the Churchgrim, they all have kind of something in common, and that's death. Whether the dog itself died um, or they are killing people inadvertently, that is pretty much like their whole gimmick. And I don't know, it's very sinister, but also very, very cool. Some people are very scared of dogs for some reason as well. I mean, I'm not judging, I get that. I'm scared of spiders, but Um, there are people that are out there that are scared of dogs, so this is probably like one of their worst nightmares right here. A ghost dog that um, pretty much tries to kill you. Um, there also is another one that I talked about in a previous video. It's the Black Dog of Newgate. I don't have a picture for him right now or anything because I just remembered him last minute, but he's just sort of a ghost dog that kind of haunts around like Newgate Prison and steal souls as well. So he's kind of like another one of those. And I did a whole video about him. Be sure to check that as well. But with that, guys, which one of these 5 dogs, these 5 ghost dogs, is your favorite good boy? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you guys like this video, be sure that like button. You can dislike it if you dislike it. I heard if you dislike this video, your dog won't be a good boy. And if you want your dog to be a good boy, the only way to keep him a good boy is to train him to hit the like button on this video. Also, guys, if you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button and become a member of the Crypto Crew. And next week, tomorrow, we're doing another Demon Days, Duke Astaroth. Very much looking forward to talking about her. Um, and then since I said this was the last ghost stories for the year, we'll be getting back into Mythical Menageries, guys. And then I got some cool stuff coming up for this upcoming holiday season. Christmas is not my favorite holiday. Like I get very depressed around the holiday time for some reason. So I got some fun stuff planned to make it fun for me and hopefully for you guys as well. And if you guys do like Christmas, this will hopefully your Christmas will be a little bit more enjoyable with some of these videos. So I thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you guys have a fun and safe Halloween today, or whenever you're watching this. Hope you have a safe day. And yeah, with that being said, guys, you've been watching Cryptocast. I'm your host Parker. Stay spooky, and I'll see you guys next year in our next ghost stories. Take care, guys. Bye.